Hey everyone, so you probably know an LLC can protect your personal assets, but it's way too easy to completely mess up the paperwork and lose that protection anyway. If you're running a business without one properly set up, you are basically one mistake away from losing your personal savings, your car, even your house. An LLC puts a concrete wall between your business and your personal life. Now, there are two ways of going about this. You can either file directly with the state or use a business formation service to do it for you. Today, we're gonna go over the process of both, the forms you'll need, the fees you'll have to pay, and whether it's better to go with one versus the other. So let's start off with the DIY route. And first things first, you gotta pick a state. Now, you'll hear people online swear you need to set up in Delaware or Wyoming just for the tax loopholes. But seriously, unless you are building a massive tech startup, that is just going to complicate your life. If you live and run a coffee shop in Texas, but your LLC is in Delaware, you still have to register in Texas as a foreign entity. You're basically just paying double the state fees and taking on extra paperwork for a benefit you'll never actually use. So seriously, just file in your own state, okay? Next up, you gotta pick a name. It's pretty straightforward, but there are some stipulations. It's gotta be unique in your state, and it's gotta have LLC at the end. You also can't use words like bank or university, unless you've already gotten special clearance for it. Just run a quick search on your state's Secretary of State website to make sure the one you want is actually available. Or honestly, just Google it. Okay, now we get to the registered agent, and this is a strict legal requirement, and it's where that legal wall between you and the business really starts to matter. See, the state needs a physical location where they can send official legal mail, like say if you ever get sued. Now, you can act as your own registered agent, but there is a massive downside. Your home address gets blasted permanently onto the public record where anyone can look it up, and I do mean anyone. So expect a ton of junk mail. Plus, you don't exactly want to get served legal papers in front of your neighbors. So if you value your privacy, this is usually where it makes sense to pay a third-party service to be the middleman. All right, so to actually make the LLC official, you file what's called the Articles of Organization with your state. This is kind of like the birth certificate, shall we say, for the business. Submit it online, pay the fee, and you're good. Now, how much that fee is gonna be, well, that all depends on where you live. In Montana, it's like 15 bucks. In Massachusetts, it's over 500. Look, it is what it is. Just make sure you budget for your local costs so you aren't surprised. Once the state approves it, you really should make an operating agreement. A lot of people skip this step since it's technically not required usually, and especially if you're the only one with skin in the game, but hear me out, okay? This is the internal rulebook for how your company will run. If you ever get into a legal dispute and you don't have one, the state uses their own generic default rules to decide what happens to your business. And as a rule, you don't want a government body deciding what to do with you. It doesn't end well. Plus, having it just proves your LLC is a real separate thing from you. Some courts have been known to just say on a whim that you and your LLC are the same thing, and boom, now your life savings are at risk again. Okay, last up, you need an EIN. Think of it as the social security number for your business. It's pretty easy to get for free. Just fill out a form on the IRS's website. Fair warning, their site is built like it's 1997, but again, what can you do? You literally can't open a business bank account or even process credit cards without it. And keeping your business income in a totally separate bank account is, again, how you prove to the courts that you aren't commingling funds, which keeps that liability shield intact. But yeah, that's basically the DIY way. And full disclosure, that is actually how I set up my very first LLC. I wanted to save a couple of bucks, so I just grinded through the state websites myself. It works, but I gotta say, it is absolutely exhausting and it can backfire pretty easily because you're taking on all the administrative upkeep by yourself. If you get busy actually, running your business and forget to file your annual state report next year, the state can just administratively dissolve your company. That is all it takes. And just like that, the liability shield is gone and your house and savings are on the line once again. So when it came time to set up my second business, I just decided it wasn't worth it to play lawyer, and I used Zenbusiness to handle the formation. And seriously, the difference in the stress was like night and day. It is so nice to have all the heavy lifting handled. You never have to freak out about whether you checked the wrong box on the 50th form of the day and now someone could sue you for all you're worth. And the setup was super simple. You just go to their site, pick your state from the dropdown, type in your business's name, name and answer a few basic questions. From there, the question is really just how much help do you actually need? If you are on a strict budget, their starter plan is literally $0. You only pay for what your specific state charges for the mandatory filing fee. They process your articles of organization with a 100% accuracy guarantee, so you know the foundation is solid without paying a cent in service fees. But if you do want some more peace of mind, their pro plan is usually the sweet spot. It runs about $200 a year, plus the state fees, and for that, they'll handle getting your EIN from the IRS and rush your filing so it's processed in just one business day, meaning no waiting around just to open a bank account. Plus, you get 30 days of free access to their online tools, including an AI website builder, a custom domain, and a business email. They also give you a whole library of document templates, which is where you'll get their essential operating agreement that we talked about earlier. Now, for my own company, I decided to go with the premium plan. That's around $400 a year, and it includes everything in Pro, but adds 3 major upgrades that made life so much easier. First, it includes the registered agent service, which kept my home address off the public record and away from angry clients. Second, they set you up with a one-on-one consultation to make sure you actually have the right setup to grow. And finally, the big one for me, it includes Money Pro that handles all your invoicing, payments, and taxes in one place. It's essentially an insurance policy against your own brain. Like, I don't want to be years into operating, forget a single tax form on a state deadline, and have my whole business crumble overnight because I was too busy actually running it.
Now, once the paperwork is filed and you officially have your LLC, there's still one hurdle every new owner hits almost immediately: the banking trap. See, an LLC service gets your business legal, but you still need a way to actually, operate. And if you're like me, running an agency, working with a remote team, paying for software in different currencies, traditional banks can feel like a ball and chain. You get hit with high FX fees, forced conversions, a whole mountain of manual reconciliation every single month. That's exactly why I use Airwallex, who is actually the sponsor of today's video. Airwallex is the global payments and financial platform that makes a business truly functional in a digital-first and borderless world. Instead of waiting weeks to visit a physical branch, you can open a multi-currency business account in minutes. You get local bank details in over 20 countries, covering the US, the UK, a lot of Europe, tons more. Now, this is huge because it allows your overseas clients to pay you in their own currency while you receive it like a local business. Essentially, you can collect, hold, convert, and spend money only when you need to at interbank rates without those massive border taxes that traditional banks hide in their exchange rates and transaction fees. And from there, managing your LLC's finances is just as seamless. You can use Airwallex to accept payments, make international transfers, manage company spend, bill customers, and much more, all in one unified platform. You can even issue a specific virtual corporate card for ads, or another one for travel, a separate one for software like Slack or Canva. These cards let you pay global expenses directly from your Airwallex multi-currency balances, which means the real advantage here is you're skipping the massive 3% hidden tax on international fees and transaction fees. You also get total control with custom limits per card, and you can freeze or cancel them in one click. Every single transaction then auto flows into their built-in expense management, matching receipts and approvals so your books stay clean without the manual legwork. And what really helps is that it integrates directly with accounting tools like Xero, NetSuite, and QuickBooks. Just like I prefer Zenbusiness because it keeps the legal side organized, Airwallex handles the financial busy work, so you aren't stuck dealing with spreadsheets at 2 a.m. It's a massive help for staying tax compliant from day one, which is usually the biggest headache when you're just starting out. And if you want a simpler, all-in-one platform to handle your LLC's finances, rather than juggling multiple tools for business accounts, for payments, spending, and billing, I'll leave a link below with Airwallex's current best offer. And by the way, they don't charge a monthly fee at all to get started. Now, let's dive back in where we left off.
But at the end of the day, deciding which route to take really just comes down to your own situation. If you're on a tight budget and you don't mind doing a bit of extra homework, navigating the state websites, keeping track of your own annual deadlines, all that stuff, going the DIY route is totally doable. It saves you some cash up front, and honestly, it's not as scary as it sounds, as long as you stay on top of it. But if you are short on time, or you just want to skip the potential headaches and make sure everything is done right, Zenbusiness is a really solid option. They guide you through the whole process, handle the filings, and keep you compliant so you can actually just focus on running the business. But anyway, that is all for this video. I really hope it helped clear things up for you, and if it did, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And subscribe to see more just like this. If you do want to save yourself the paperwork and give Zenbusiness a try, I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description. It won't cost you anything extra. In fact, it almost certainly will get you a discount on their paid plans that you wouldn't find anywhere on their website. It also really helps out the channel, so thank you in advance. Now, as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts. So if you run into any weird state forms or have questions about setting yours up, drop a comment below. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. Also, if you're a brand and you'd like to work with us or sponsor a future video, you can reach out using the email that's also down in the description. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.